Most people think trusts are only for the ultra wealthy, but in Georgia, that myth leaves a lot of families exposed to probate, court delays, and totally avoidable legal fees. I'm Sarah Siedentopf. I'm an estate planning attorney in Atlanta, Georgia, and I'm here to tell you trusts are not just for mega millionaires. Here are the asset guidelines to help you decide if a trust is right for you this year. If you've got over $1 million in assets, you should be considering a trust. I actually don't think that there is a trust magic number. It's more the type of assets that you have, particularly real estate. But if you've reached this asset level, you likely have some assets that would want to avoid probate. If you own a home, you should have a trust. Unlike accounts with beneficiary designations, real estate goes through probate to pass from one owner to the next. But if it's owned by a trust, it doesn't go through probate, and the trustee can immediately distribute it. If you've got young children, you should have a trust. Probate involves waiting. If you've got young children, you don't want them to have to wait for probate to access the funds that they need to live. You also want to be the one who chooses who is in charge of the money that you're leaving to them, and not let the court do it for you. If you have children who aren't responsible enough to handle money, you should have a trust. This way you choose who's in charge of the money and helps them make decisions. Otherwise, they might end up with a lot of designer purses and not very much in their investment accounts. If you want your loved ones to avoid probate, you should have a trust. Probate involves getting court approval for everything that needs done. It has fees and waiting periods. The court is in charge of making decisions about many things, including guardians. You don't need to be ultra wealthy to benefit from a trust. If all of this sounds overwhelming, don't worry. I've spent my career creating trusts that you feel confident about using, so you aren't investing in a huge binder of documents that your family can't understand. Get in touch if you're looking for a clear, simple plan you can actually use if the worst should happen.